Hi, I am doing great. Thank you so much for asking. How are you? I'll be getting started in like 5-ish minutes. Just gotta put my I'm live notifications everywhere. Hey, Snape. How are you, my dear? Hi, Pinky. How are you? Madra on YouTube said, I feel terrible. Yesterday, all the textures I had displayed in the world were deleted. Oh no! Do you not have a backup of the world? Snape. I just closed my computer of antivirus that felt like malware in disguise. That's so real. I feel like most antivirus feels like malware in disguise. They were begging me not to go. I swear, 5 screens of "Are you sure?" They'd at least they tried their best. Okay, 1 second, guys. I'm still trying to post everything. Okay. Okay, let me catch up. Let's see. Madra on YouTube, I don't know if you saw my message on Instagram. I wrote to you that I translated your tree with links to texture packs into Polish. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm a little behind on DMs this past weekend. I've not been able to look into that yet. And then with stream being early for me, I don't really start, I feel like I don't start my business week until after stream is over on Monday. But that's awesome. Thank you so much. Let's see. Snape, they had a countdown screen that would cancel my whole effort. Oh, that's hilarious. They really tried. The yearning, Snape. They were yearning for your business. At least they tried. Thinky working was stupid again. Doing stuff that has nothing to do with my work. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Listen, it's one of those things like when you're good at your job, you end up just getting more work put on yourself because people would rather have you do everything. It's so backwards though. It's so annoying. I'm so sorry. Madra on YouTube. Well, unfortunately I don't have a backup. I was playing on the server and it turned out I didn't enable it. Oh no. Okay. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Be careful with that. I mean, Frenchie and I have learned from some mistakes similar to that before, but before you make any big changes to anything, always back your stuff up. I've had so much work put on me because I didn't back things up the way I should have. It's so easy to forget too. I'm so sorry. That's such a pain. Have you figured out a way to fix it? Snape, I agree. It is very diabolical. All right. Okay, guys. I hope you are doing well and you're having a wonderful Monday. I am kind of sleepy today. I've been like chronically staying up too late. It's my own fault. It is what it is. So we're gonna have a nice chill stream. I think I'll be able to I'll probably give a good solid 2 hours on this build today. We'll see how far we get. And I did make a few slight adjustments off of camera because I needed time to just like think and see is what I did on stream, and it's like, is this the way we need to keep moving forward? So I made a few like little adjustments here and there, and I'll show you what I did off camera. Oh my god, hi Mont! How are you? Welcome in! Good to see you again. But everybody sound off. Let me know how you are doing. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. If you did anything fun, certainly let me know. If you did anything annoying or not fun, you can also let me know. I'd love to chat. But, so, let's see. Madra, why do these news on YouTube have a delay of about 1.5 minutes? Madra, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. I mean, stream's gonna have a delay either way. And also, I'm primarily streaming through Twitch and then it's diverting to YouTube, so I'm not sure if that's potentially what you're referring to. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing great. It is going to be a nice chill stream today. Let me know if anything sounds funny or weird, because, you know, last week I had some technical difficulties. So if I'm too loud, the music's too loud, whatever, you let me know, of course. It won't hurt my feelings, I swear. So this is kind of where we left off. I made a few edits. So I moved this guy back because I felt like it was actually in front of this, like a little bit in front of. So instead I moved it backwards a bit. Just, I don't know, the depth of it made more sense. Here, let me move my field of view down so you can get a better picture of it. So we're going to try and actually fill in the sides and the back of these builds. I made the noodle bar area a little taller, like 1 block taller. Snake! I'm sure my noise suppression cut that off. Thank you, sweetheart. I really appreciate you. Okay, that's sushi girl. Right. Oh man, I've had such a hankering lately. But yeah, I made this little section 1 block higher. I had the looms all the way across and added these gates as like a little architectural detail. And then up here also made this entire building a little taller. Just to give it a little extra height. They were both a little too same. So moved that up a bit. And also did this for an entryway. because I felt like we needed doors. So I like doubled up the acacia doors, and I think it works. It looks like it could be like a sliding door, and it still has that kind of paneling. So that's kind of where we left off. Still have a lot to do, but you know, baby steps. We'll see how much we get done of this today. I have no memories of this, but it's gorgeous. Thank you so much. By no means do you have to remember every step of my builds. That was also 2 weeks ago, since last week I had to cancel because of technical difficulties. I'm hoping I won't have them still, because I thought I fixed it. I thought it was just like a Windows 11 like stupid setting, but I'm still sometimes having issues. It is completely random, so if I suddenly start getting screen stuttering, we'll just chat and wait it out, and it typically chills out. Like today, I've not seen it at all yet, but who knows what will happen. Over the weekend, I saw it a few times, but yeah, it all happened once I updated to Windows 11. Who knows? Fringy has a total, like, it's not even a love-hate. I think it's just a hate relationship with Windows. Okay. Let's get back to a playable field of view. So we'll do a few more little details here, kind of get my bearings, and then go from there. I don't think I'm going to do much more on the exterior of the actual shop part. I think it's cute. I might add some, I don't know, some stuff on this faux grill looking thing. And then we'll try and give some visual intrigue on the interior that you can see from the outside as well. Windows is so easy to hate. Feel that. Yeah. It can certainly be a pain, that is for sure. That's why Fringy and I both have been delaying our update to Windows 11 for so long. But eventually they're like, hey, we're gonna like restrict your stuff if you don't do it. I'm like, well, I think we've gone as long as we can. So, oh well. Is this Jingle Bells I'm hearing in the background of this song? Absolutely not. Skip. Okay. Tell me when you do, because I have to know when my computer needs proper updating. Wait, what do you mean when I do? When I do what? Update? Deck the halls, if you will. I'm not ready for hell. I'm not ready for Christmas. I'm barely like even I'm emotionally ready for autumn and like fall stuff, but I'm still not mentally quite there yet. I feel like this year has gone by so quickly. It's giving me whiplash. Oh, update? Snape, I already updated. That's why I have so many issues right now. Once I updated to Windows 11, that's when I started getting the stutters. Not for me. I mean, you might not have the problem. I mean, a lot of people are on Windows 11 so far, but I've just had a few little hiccups here and there. Module over on YouTube. Today, due to the fact my texture packs were deleted, I was struggling to download Forge and be able to install mods. Finally succeeded. Hey, that's good. Progress. I'm glad you could get it going, even though it seems like it was a pain. Been there. Not quite sure how I'm gonna cover up this loom. Probably leaves. We'll figure something out. Also lack this rather unimportant resource called Money's Name. For what? Updating your entire PC? Because Windows, it shouldn't cost you anything if you already have Windows 10. Maja, I immediately downloaded RP renames. Nice. Yeah. RP renames is a godsend for CITs. Okay. Let's keep working on this side here. Maybe what I should do, just for ease, is... Let me get my sword going again. I'll just have this guy. Yeah, so we'll have looms going from each side. It still works, yeah. It lines up with the windows nicely, so we still get a good line. Your computer won't do Windows 11, Snape? Really? Finky, they should just bring back Windows 7, but in modern. Yeah, I mean, Frenchie was even talking about it. He was showing me like some of the stuff he noticed with the Windows 11 update. It's just like, it's just the old stuff, like with a slightly aesthetic disguise. Like I noticed how if you right click a file, if you go to more options down at the bottom, it just gives you the old Windows 10 window. So stupid. Why? They like put makeup on Windows 10 and then said it was Windows 11. Whatever. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. I have no idea what we're gonna do in the back of this build. If it should be... We have a couple of options. Okay, so... Could take it kind of straight down, the actual structure, and then in the back have like a little patio situation with maybe an awning, because we'll have extra room if it goes straight down. Do an awning coming out from the side here. Also could just mimic the front as far as shape is concerned. So it'd be kind of like doot 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 doot. And then we're gonna have like a little mini alleyway. It's gonna be very teeny tiny, but just for vibes. It says it's too old. I'm a 2018 build right now. Is 2018 really too old for Windows 11? Wow. Granted, 2018, yeah, was quite a while ago now that I'm thinking about it. I don't want to think about it like that, but it is kind of technically a while ago. I'd say just don't even worry about it. If it still works, it still works. Okay, let's get some texturing going, and then we can decide on the size. Ah, stupid. That's okay. Those little levers are gonna be a pain. Ah! Honk. Hi, Hano! Hey, Endless! Glad you're here! How are you guys doing? Nice to see you, Endless. Nice to see you, Hano. To which I honk back. I love that is officially your entrance. Let's fix our little lever here. There we go. And then I'll also need to fix our little debug situation. I think we had it like that, yeah. Oh wait, no, it was like this. And then... Okay. Aw, that's so sweet, Snape! Tell him I said hi. Endless on YouTube going good, Cozy. That is awesome to hear. How about you? I am good. I'm a little sleepy today, but you know, whatever. It's Monday. What else is new? Yeah, I was just working a little on the very beginning stages of a little noodle shop that has no sides or back to the build. But yeah, we're just doing a little chill build stream today. Let's see. I'm trying to decide if I want... I might have to... I don't know. Well, maybe pretend like this will stay flat with an awning at the back. Or could perhaps do a bigger, like, walkout kind of balcony porch thing. Not sure. Yes, Hano, I added the animations. I still have a few more to add. Like, not every sound has an animation, but I did add some, so. Give me any kind of chill after a weekend with 3 wild animals that we call children. That's so real, Snape. I mean, I don't have kids, but I do have Obi. We went to my parents' place this weekend, and we got, like, the water hose out and played with Obi. He had a great time, and he is zonked today. Like, little dude is so sleepy. It's been great, honestly. Hey, Endless. Thank you so much for the follow button. I appreciate it. Okay, so, could do like out the back here, like a little like fire escape sort of thing, maybe situation, something similar to that. Like that's the only way you get up to this little apartment up top. And that would make sense because these are gonna be small. Where do we have space for stairs? I don't know. How are you, Endless? Did you do anything fun this weekend? Is there gonna be a little kitchen in the shop as well? Absolutely. I think this will all be kitchen. All be kitchen, yeah. And I think we decided like a little grocery sort of, I don't know, 7-Eleven situation, but not 7-Eleven because how am I gonna do that? But I don't have room to get that exact aesthetic, I don't think. But I think this is gonna be like a little grocery situation. What I might, yeah, so okay, I think I'll probably copy this little like jut out onto the backside. We'll do a little fire escape up the back as like a main entrance to this little apartment up at the top. That'll give us a little more space to work with, and I think it'll be just kitchen. We're not gonna do like any indoor seating or whatever. Oh, there I am. Hello. Not the 7-Eleven aesthetic. I mean, you know what I mean. I just slept all day. Real. I feel that. That's what I felt like doing today, I'm not gonna lie. I had to like get my energy up. I just psyched myself up because I wanted to stream, but I've also been very lethargic today. But I knew it was gonna be one of those things. It's like, if I just start, I will be happy that I did. And look at there. That's exactly what happened. Okay, so for ease, I'm just gonna take this and we're gonna flip it And then I will obviously take the bar out the back of it as well. Let's see, like that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. No, it has to be. You can make it a little farther out. Yeah. Just as a little baseline. Okay. Goodbye. Let's see here. Okay. We'll just take some of this. It needs in my name. Madra, what's the name of this building copier? I'm using Axiom. It is a very helpful building mod. Highly recommend. I see Endless and Snape have made some deals. To be gentle when I break this just for my husband, you're so funny. Wolfie on YouTube, hi! It's my first time watching one of your streams. Oh my gosh, welcome! First time for everything. I'm so glad you're here. How are you doing? Let's see. So we're gonna take this guy out. Oh, not that. And then we'll just do a little, and then we need to add a little more variations. Look at a little 2 copy. I am good. How are you? I am doing great, Wolfie. Thank you so much for asking. I'm a little sleepy, but you know, it's Monday. It's okay. We're getting the week started. I am happy to be doing a nice chill stream with you guys. We're working on a little Asian inspired noodle shop, little street corner situation. So I meant to continue this last week, but since I had some technical difficulties, had to skip out last week, but we are back on the track, and hopefully I don't have any other technical difficulties. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Madra, could you please post it on Instagram or Discord in your free time? It's completely black magic to me, and I don't think I understood the name correctly. Here, Madra, I can put it in the chat for you. Here, let me switch over. Okay, so this is the name of the mod. If you Google that, it will work. Okay. You're making Minecraft look like The Sims. Hey, nice. Thank you so much, Wolfie. I'm glad you like it. Oh, I did something funny here. Oh, that's because we don't have the awning. Duh, that makes sense. Do I want to just copy this part of the awning over? Boo, 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 boo. I don't mind it. Then we could do maybe a little... Though, where... If I'm gonna do fire escape, where am I gonna put it? Maybe on the side? That would make more sense, I guess. We'll see. We'll see. I'm feeling undecisive today. It might be the sleepies that's doing that. Oops. Is that Jingle Bells again I'm hearing? Oh, I guess not. It doesn't look inherently like a Christmas song, but I don't know. I so many like Christmas choir concerts in my past. I get a little like I hear Jingle Bells and I immediately like, oh. Okay, let's see how we can maybe get a fire escape looking thing. And this is not even Halloween yet. That's what I'm saying. I love Halloween, but I don't know, this year's been going by so quickly. I'm just not emotionally ready for the end of the year and all the holidays and stuff. Modder on YouTube, I would love to see some more guides on your channel, maybe about these mods, how to use them, how to download them. Yeah, I would like to do more guides. As far as downloading them though, Axiom you download like any other mod. So you just download it and pop it into your mod folder. And that's it. So that's pretty easy, but there are a lot of guides that are very thorough on Axiom for people who understand it more than me. I use it on a very basic level, but as I get more comfortable with it, I could try and do like a guide. This is just a very powerful mod. Okay, we'll kind of copy our general. Whoa, don't do that. Copy the similar railing design we got going on, and then I'll extend it. My son's birthday is just before Christmas and he wants it more than Halloween. The whining. Yeah, I'm at the point now where I'm like, oh yeah, birthdays, that's a thing. My birthday is coming up in where are we? It's in August. It's August now. So my birthday's in November. But I already have like my mom asking me like, what are you wanting for your birthday? Like, I don't know. I'm not there yet mentally. I don't know. Modder, I've always introduced Autumn to my server. Hey, nice. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe after this one we'll start an Autumn build. I actually, someone on my TikTok had mentioned this, and I'd already been kind of playing around with it, recreating my very first Tiny Glade build last year, which was like an Autumn castle medieval type build. So I'm like, you know what? I've been thinking about that for a while. Maybe it is time. So I might try and recreate that. I'm not sure yet, but we're gonna see. Potentially. I think it would be fun. It would translate pretty well to Minecraft too. get you fixed. Ah, what just happened? Hello? How strange. I wasn't looking, so I genuinely didn't see anything happen. Wolfie, what's my favorite architecture type? So I mean, I really like, you know, kind of classic cottagecore-y, like English countryside type stuff, but I also really love like Gothic architecture. I'm having a lot of fun with more Asian inspired architecture as well, though I'm kind of a noob at that. And by kind of, I mean absolutely am a noob at that. Yeah, I would say probably like more English countryside cottage core is probably my go-to typically. And I also like Tudor style wood paneling and stuff. Especially in vanilla Minecraft. I love a good wood paneling moment, or a timber framed kind of vibe. That reminds me, what do you want for your birthday? Threat. Nothing. Just your love. I don't want anything. Just your love and support. I think I'm gonna take... I don't like this awning. I think it's this part that is bothering me. It looks cute from the front, but I extended it, and so now it kind of looks silly. Yeah. That's better. Simple is better. Madra, it will probably take a while to download all the mods on your list, but I will. I don't have too many. I should think it too long, but hey, maybe. Thank you. What are your opinions of those super detailed builds with the chisel and bits mod? Okay, I think they are super cool. Chisels and bits is an amazing mod. Very, very powerful. What's that one YouTuber? Is it Sniff something? Her name is completely just evaded my brain, which is a shame because she's one of my favorite Minecrafters. The patience for those chisels and bits builds are insane. I highly, highly respect it. I did download chisels and bits myself because I'm like, I gotta try this. This looks so cool. That lasted about an hour. I think I'm just not patient enough to deal with chisels and bits. So I respect it from afar, and I don't personally really want to get into that. I mean, maybe one day I might get the inspiration, but that's how I feel about chisels and bits. I respect it. I don't think it's for me. I'm just a little too impatient. And, you know, going by the little teeny tiny bit by bit thing, I was like, oh god, I can't do that. It's just Snifferish, yes! Oh my god, Snifferish is amazing. Her builds are truly inspiring, but I cannot myself pull that off. So, that's my opinion on it. Beautiful, not for me. Make my support expensive. Another threat. No, don't do that, Snape. Quit threatening me. Oh, don't, Madra, I hear Christmas music on your channel. That was not intentional. I just picked lo-fi. Evidently there's some jingle bells in here. But I want to be first. Cozy with the Christmas approaching. I wish you all the best and lots of new ideas for Minecraft. Thank you very much. I do very much appreciate the sentiment, even though I am not ready to even think about Christmas time. Okay, I think what we could... I wonder if I would prefer how this looks. And then do stairs, or just that. Or since we have this thing, it would need to be like this. Oops. Yeah, that looks better like that. Just a little more tapered. Yes, I like that. Okay, Now, what is it called? We need to do some stairs. Some fire escape stairs. How do I do this? I've never lived in a city. I regularly forget what fire escapes look like. So we'll start with an entrance. Up. And we can do this. Kind of. Let's see, what would be a good material? Time to Google, right? I love how I'm like, I forgot what fire escapes look like and they're just stairs. Okay, should we use stairs or wood or stone or maybe metal? Let's try that. Let me try these iron trapdoors and see if we like how that looks. Give it a shot. Warped wood? Oh, yeah, maybe. It does kind of look like a ladder. Here, let me try this metal concept and then we'll see. I like always forget about iron trapdoors, to be honest. Yeah, it needs to be on the top, like that. Actually, I think it needs to technically be like this. We can have some supports. I also forget about the warped ones. Yeah, they do kind of look like ladders. Let's see, I might want to try something and keep it kind of industrial looking, if possible. We'll see. I feel like I need to curve in and finish it up. This song is stressing me out. Next! Okay. Sounded like bees in my ear. Woo! Okay. I would like for them to stay too wide, but that might be a little too much. But whatever, we'll try it. So I would need to take this out. And then like that. Oops. It does. I mean, everything's floating, but the metal does make sense. In Poland, in a store called Pepco. Oh yeah, you've told me about that store. It seems cool. We have the Autumn Tales collection, and there is a mug with the inscription, "Oh, so cozy. If only you lived closer, I would send it to you." Oh, you're so sweet. My brand. Would this be weird? I don't think this would work. But we could... But then it's like, how on earth is this being supported? I think we would need... But I mean, technically, a lot of these don't have supports underneath them. They're just made with concrete, so it works, I guess. Andesite wall to the ground. Yeah, I was just wondering maybe like a support pillar. That would work because we do have our lovely little andesite fake gutter looking thing happening. Not endless. I think you're onto something. Question is, could maybe I still need to bring the street all the way back over to here. Maybe something like that. A lot of them look kind of almost caged in, which is wild. I think I need to go one wide. It's too much. So I think that'll make it feel a little more like it's starting to stick out too much. But I like the concept. We're gonna do the same thing, but just a little smaller. Okay, so one wide. And then we're gonna take these over here and just move them. Yeah, that's gonna feel more compact. I think it's gonna make more sense. And, okay, yeah, so we've got room. I'll just scoot this over one. Madra on YouTube. Unfortunately, school starts in a week and I'm going back there again. Oh man. Yeah, I have a couple of students. They've been back in school for how long? Almost a month now. They love to complain to me. Have you ever played Zoo to Animal Park? No, I haven't. I haven't heard of that actually. I used to play the heck out of Zoo Tycoon though when I was a kid. Oh my god, did anyone play Zoo Tycoon? I loved Zoo Tycoon. This be strange? Caging this in? I mean, the ones I'm looking at, they are all kind of completely caged in. You would just start up here. And don't fall and die on this part. It needs to be straight down from here, I think. Whatever. certainly not my usual fare. But it does kind of fit. I don't know. I might change that all up. As you all know, I have to double and triple and quadruple question myself constantly. Madra highly recommend it. It's a game where you build your own zoo. Hey, sounds like Zoo Tycoon. Throwback. Also has an English version. Will you able to join my club? Cool. I will check. Let me make a note of it because I will absolutely. I have the short-term memory of a squirrel. Let's see. Okay, I wrote it down. How do I want to? We need to do some sort of safety precautions here. Maybe copper? But then if I do copper, I'm gonna be like, why didn't I just use copper the entire time? Copper could look nice. Oh, y'all, I'm probably gonna end up using copper. It gives the old look. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Ye old fire escape. Yes, the ones that creak a little too much. Maybe a little too much rust. I used copper for the only other fire escape I've ever done, and I quite liked it. I completely forgot about it. Not to just use the same trick over and over again, but if it works, it works. Yum, copper. Yeah, I love the copper blocks so much. It blends in with the wood better here too, I think. So we'll just do that. And one there. So now everyone will be safe and won't fall off the fire escape. Okay, and then question mark. Am I able? No, that's okay. We don't need it. As long as it's on the exterior, it's fine. Okay, copper. Let me get the copper. Oh, you know what? Let's see. What is it? We can maybe use... No, because those aren't going to connect. Vince. We have used acacia already. Would that fit? What about granite?
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Maybe granite. That's funny. Oh yeah, granite fits perfectly. Okay, great. We love it when things work out. Lizard. And then maybe I could do... copper. What about this as... that actually works. And it looks sturdy enough to not need constant support, so we'll just roll with that. Simple, but I like it. Madra, tomorrow I'll start installing the mods from your list and restoring the textures, and I'll start using your guides for Autumn House. Oh, cool! Let me know how it goes. That was scary. Lizard, lizard. Yeah, on Twitch we have a few sounds and stuff that we could that people can redeem. Let's see. And now I think this is just not necessary anymore. Yeah, that works. Let's actually get some pavement going. I'll worry about texturing it later. I kind of feel like we don't need any windows on the side. I might try and put maybe some banners or... Happy time zone. Oh, hey, welcome in. Glad you are here. We love when time zones work out. Okay, let me make sure this all... I can walk up it freely. Yes, okay. Everything works. Good, good, good. Okay. And then... get this guy, scoot that over. And then I will add a full wall. Noodle shop looking good. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think she's cute. She's finally starting to get a little bit of like a back to the build as well. She's just been front facade for a while now. Okay. I feel like I need to add a little teeny tiny chimney situation. Detail no one would see. But I know it's there. And that's all that matters. I might just move it just so it sticks out a little more. Maybe right there. Yeah, like that. You still can barely see it, but whatever. Oh my gosh, hi! Welcome! Sorry you almost had a heart attack, but was the sound just too... Was the sound effect too loud? Because that's on me. I can lower it if needed. I think I turned it down a little, but if it was too loud, I can I love that Hano owns the honk sound at this point. Hano's calling card. Okay. Yeah, I'm not feeling like any windows. Especially because, I mean, we're not gonna have a whole lot of... Oh, well, that won't work. I need to fix that. I didn't realize it would just break like that. Oh, that's okay. We can use trapdoors. Just fine. Let's, even though the doors look kind of better, but that's okay. Fix you. Boop, 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 boop. You know what? I need to probably put the handle. It should be like that, yeah. And then like that. Yeah. Clone. There, there, and there, and there. Okay, now the doors won't break. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of room. Granted, I doubt there'll be any windows in here, so maybe I could fit a few, or at least one on this side and make it look decent. Gotta go, Endless. Have a great stream, Cozy. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by, Endless. I appreciate you hanging out with me for a bit. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Folks, oh, speaking of, how do it's one of those things where in my head, I've been reading your username. And now that I have to, I try, or thinking about saying it out loud, I'm realizing, am I pronouncing that right in my head? I don't know. So how do you say your username? Folksies is how it's been in my head. I'm so sorry if that is an absolute butcher. What's that mod called again to see all the different CIT packs? That is RP renames. An absolute godsend of a mod. Maybe we could do like one little window. You know what? No, we should do, I think, right here. Window and window. Foxy. Okay, perfect. Oh, and Endless. Yes, sorry. I do know that. Thank you. One of my biggest fears is mispronouncing people's names wrong. That's why, like, when I have, like, students in recitals or whatever, and the people that, like, in the music studio that are like, hey, do you want to announce? Do you want to, like, host the show, the recitals? And I'm like, absolutely not, because I will never live it down if I'm mispronouncing people's names before they go on to perform. Because I myself have watched my students' names get butchered, no matter how hard I try and show the host how to say their names. And so I'm just like, I can't do it. I can't have those kids give me dirty looks and be like, you said my name wrong. You're a teacher. Well, not a traditional teacher. I don't work at like a high school. I teach independent music lessons. Like one-on-one with certain students. Maybe one like that. Or maybe we could do like a grate or like a trapdoor or something to kind of look like an exhaust fan. Or a vent or something. Let's see. Maybe just this copper door. What do the trapdoors look like? I kind of forget all the time. If the acacia ones went like prongs went horizontal, then that would work. The warped shape-wise might, but it's like blue, so that doesn't make much sense either. Let's just put the trapdoor there. But yeah, I'm a teacher. Pinky, we just got a new oven in our apartment so I can finally bake bread again. Oh my gosh. That sounds so nice. I've always wanted to bake bread, but I've never just given it a full shot yet. What's your favorite kind of bread to make? And do you have any recommendations for newbies? I've heard focaccia is a good first bread to make, but I don't know if that's accurate or not. What do we do on this side for the windows? Just trapdoors. Okay. Oh, I really have to fix those ugly vines that are crawling on barrier blocks. And then we also had some with those stairs, so maybe that would be best. Yeah, it does kind of fit. Let's see, and then can we fit those? Yeah. T makes honey bread, and the way I would sell my soul for some right now. That sounds delicious. What is that? I've never had honey bread. Potato beer bread that I love to make. Sounds a bit weird, but it's actually so tasty. It sounds delicious to me. It's white bread with honey baked into it, so it's slightly sweet and very fluffy. We love fluffy bread. That's so cool that you're a teacher. Thank you. Certainly not a traditional teacher. Like, do not put me in a classroom with like 18 to 25 students. That's not how I teach. But I do love teaching, especially for students that really care. You thought about going into teaching before. Oh, cool. Is there anything specific that you'd like to teach? Honestly, think I'd enjoy making lesson plans, but I know they take a lot of time and I just don't have that much free time. Yeah, that makes sense. With how I teach, and especially since it's like individualized music lessons, if I have like younger students or students that have a little bit more, you know, to like basics that they need to learn, I will lesson plan. But a lot of my students I've been teaching since they were, I mean, I wasn't even fully out of college, and I've been teaching them since they were 7. So for them, it's nice because I can kind of just show up and be like, all right, you got All-State, you got this audition, let's just roll with it so I don't have to lesson plan them. And I love that. It's very nice. But they're also the type of student that I can just tell them what they need to do. They'll do it. We come in, we keep working. They're like the ideal student for me, to be honest. I don't like forcing students to be engaged with me. But I also had a very tough teacher growing up. She was the type, she's like, you don't want to be here? Then leave. You know, like I would mess up. She would also like slam her hands down on the piano and like, you're wrong, blah, blah, blah. She was tough. She ended up calming down a lot in her later years, and I do truly love and miss her. She's a very formative personality in my young life, but she was very tough, and I think a part of that has like rubbed off on me. However, I do think I'm not a tough teacher in that regard. Like, I don't yell at my students. I'm very much a gentle, like, we're here to have fun kind of vibe, but also at the same time, I'm not going to force you to do the work. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. If you don't do it, then all right, you don't do it. I don't want to be their babysitter. So that's the good thing about being kind of an independent one-on-one teacher. So Madra, okay, I'm done. It's 8 p.m. here and it's dark as a cave. Oh no! Bye! Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Let's get some more lighting happening. How do we want to do that? Just regular lanterns? I feel like that's a cop-out. But I also don't want them to all be like big like these. I need to put some banners and stuff. That was another thing I meant to do off camera, because I hate making banners, is get some banner designs and kind of put them around like posters and stuff. Do you see more growth that way? I think when it's a big class, you have to move on more. Yeah, I mean, I with my students being one-on-one, I go at their pace, you know? It's one of those things where, I mean, their parents are paying me to teach them based off of what their specific goals and their specific weaknesses and strengths are. And so if they, you know, if they don't do their homework, if they don't practice like they need to, and we just have to go over everything again the next week, then that's what we do. So thankfully I don't really have many students like that anymore. Like, I don't teach full time. That's a side job for me. And so the students that I do have are pretty long standing and are very self-sufficient. So they progress very quickly. They're also really active in like school choir and theater and things like that. So they always have stuff going on. And that's so refreshing for me to be like, this is what you need to do. And they're like, okay. And they do it. And it's great. So, but yeah, generally I think one-on-one, you're going to see more growth if they put in the work on their own, because I only see them once a week. So, we'll meet up for their allotted time and we'll go over everything and I'll progress them as they need and be like, this is what you need to do. And, then it's on them to do it. And then I'll see them the next week and we'll see if they did it. And one of my students is she's an adult and is a school teacher. So she's cool. That's another thing. It's like, especially once you get into like adult students and stuff like that, it's like everyone has lives. Everyone has things they need to do. So it's also like, as long as we have an understanding, I'll be like, we'll work on maybe a tougher concept that she's not quite getting. And it's like, so this is going to require you to practice at home. If you meet with me for 30 minutes to an hour and not do anything at home, you're gonna lose it. So we're gonna start right back to it. So it's like, if you're able to practice, you're an adult, you get, you know, what you put into it, sort of thing. And if they and she'll come in some weeks, be like, yeah, I practiced a lot, I made a lot of progress. I'm like, okay, great. And she's like, nope, this week was too busy, wasn't able to practice. I'm like, that's okay, girl, we all got those weeks, we'll just go over it again. But that's the joy of working with adults too. So everyone's got lives, we just have to try our best amongst all of it, you know. I think aside from some florally leafy moments, I think we're gonna keep this side pretty basic. And also I do want to add some banners. I'll do that off camera though, because I don't want to bore you guys, because I'm terrible at making banners. Let me make a note of that before I forget. I need banners on right side. I think we'll do maybe some more barrel storage stuff in this corner, kind of like the spillover. Let's do that. Oof, forgot I have no clip on. Get a composter. This, and then maybe a chest. Oops. How long do builds usually take me? So if I really lock in on my own, depending on the build, maybe 3 hours. On stream, clearly it's feeling more like 6 while I'm talking to you guys, because I get distracted because I like talking to you guys, but that's okay. That's part of the fun. But if I like lock in, it's gonna take me probably 3 hours minimum. But I'm also a very slow builder. I very much recognize that. So for me, it's around 2 hours, but honestly, it takes me longer to start than it does once I get back into the groove. Oh my gosh, you're so much more efficient than me. That's awesome. Yeah, getting started is tough. It's like you gotta kind of get your bearings and see the direction, because you can think about what you want to build all you want, but whether once you actually see it in action, you'll have to decide if you like it or not. And a lot of the times I'll have a vision and then I immediately have to change the vision because what it looks like in real life, or in game, I mean, as in real life, versus inside my head is completely different most of the time. sorry for all the questions. I just really like picking people's brains. Girl, never apologize for asking questions. I appreciate it. I think it's fun. I like discussing that kind of stuff too. But yeah, I mean, we're going on an hour and a half and I've barely done anything. I'm so sorry, guys. I do try. I just get distracted. The ADHD is rough. When Frenchie caught one of my first streams, it was like, that was when I was playing Dead Take. He was like, is that how your brain really works? Seeing you like flit around and seeing from your perspective, like moving from one objective to the next, and everything. He's like, that's crazy. Seeing your attention span from your point of view is crazy. It's like, oops. A fellow yapper, yes. I do love me some yapping. Might we do some webs, maybe, too? Just for funsies. Yeah. And then I think for balance sake, we need a little greenery in this corner too. Or maybe I need to... That's what I'll do, I think. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hydrate check as I sip coffee. Nothing more hydrating than hot bean water, right? One of us. One of us. Snape, when are we gonna watch Dan to Dan? Are you free? You wanna watch some Dan to Dan tonight? In coffee is water. That has to count. I highly agree, Finky. You're right with that. Anybody else watch Dan to Dan in here? I'm slowly like showing Snape every anime that I like. Dan to Dan is next on the list. Yes! Yay, okay. I've got a lot of editing to do, but when I either get sick of it or finish, I'll let you know. I think that's cute on the side. It's simple. Am I missing anything, guys? Do you think I should add anything else to this side? Aside from like texturing the walls and potentially a few like posters and stuff with banners. But I feel like otherwise I think it's good. Ooh, posters. Yes, I will. I'll have to make them off camera though, because I'm not boring y'all with banner making. But I'll try and put a couple, maybe like right here and in some of the void areas. Okay. I think it's quite the funky guitar. I respect it. It's plenty then? Okay, great. Oh. The footsteps scared me. Okay, I think we can logically get rid of these little temporary things. Okay. Let's fix our little walkway. Okay. And then I'm just gonna take you and you, flip it around and take it all the way to the other side. Ta-da! Work smarter, not harder. Am I right? And then also, oh wait, need no clip-on again. Put you and you, and I will take the windows out. Ta-da! But I don't want any windows this side. Let's do that. There we go. All right, and then I think I'm going to do the same kind of grate. I think I placed it here on the other side. Yeah. Okay. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's see, that's gonna be too wide. Get our little alleyway going. Nice. Okay. Oh my god, guys, this build is actually closed in! Amazing. Done? No. But it's not just open to the environment at least. Let's at least try and get this going on the other side too. Very clean. Thank you. I'm taking out the vines. I tried. I wanted them to work, but I think I've determined that I hate Minecraft vines. They grow way too much. They're unstoppable. So we make our own vines. Okay, we'll fix our little street. And all the way this way. And I will add some more greenery on this side. Greenery. Yes. One thing I'm realizing is that I've talked to you about this, Nate, before, but I feel like my voice is just getting deeper and deeper. I'm not old. I'm in my 20s, but I remember the days when I was soprano, and now I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh God, what is this? What is this sound? And then I went from soprano to mezzo, and now I'm wondering if I'm just an alto. Just straight up an alto. Oh, hold on one second. I'm not old. Let's see. Okay. Let's connect this. See, I naturally have a soft-spoken voice, which kind of sucks because whenever I try to do voiceovers, people say they can't hear me well. No, just, you know, crank up the volume on your mic or just get closer. I have like a nice pop filter or something and just get closer to it. But I do feel you on that. When I first started doing voiceovers, I didn't really know what kind of vibe I wanted to do, so I was a little more soft-spoken in my first couple of voiceovers, and that's not me not being myself. Frenchie regularly is like, why are you talking so quietly? It's either I am loud or I'm barely audible. So I do understand that vibe, and then I was like, okay, I think I need to get a little bit more of like my customer service like experience voice or something going on here. But you just be you, Epoxy, and turn up your volume. If you're soft-spoken, I love that though. Sometimes I wish I had a slightly more gentle sounding voice. In the opera scene for so long that soft-spoken is no longer a thing. Fair enough. Fair enough. If I yell for my kids, I do it with my diaphragm. I echo. Technique! I tried the opera thing. Wasn't for me. Fun, but I just don't think my voice is built for it. And that is okay. What kind of fencing do I want? Do we want to bring in more acacia on this side? Kind of don't, but I can't do spruce. That would make no sense. That would be too much spruce. Granted, is there such a thing as too much spruce? I don't know. Maybe the copper? Ah, no clip. No, go back. Okay. But I don't know if that would make much sense to have. I don't know. Snape, what are you neighing to? The copper? could do the waxed weathered, maybe, or a pop of color or something. Maybe even the mangrove. Oh, too much spruce ain't a thing. That's fair. But I do think I need something that has some pass-through texture as far as like not. It has a little bit more of a fence grate situation. You know, that would be cute. I think let's do this waxed copper grate as a little pop of color. Yeah, that works. Though I do think what I'll... And then what if this looked better? A little more texture. Yeah, it's more interesting. We're going with that. I like it. Now, lighting. Oh, the hanging signs. That's fair. I actually, if I had more space, that would be great. But since the hanging signs sit in the middle of blocks, that would leave us like no room for. I'd like to maybe do like a little seat, like a little teeny tiny table thing. But I do love that trick for the fences. Oh, I need to fix this side. What did I do here? Just stairs all the way across. Okay. Doot, doot, doot. And then same for over here. Doot, 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 doot. Got it. Yo guys, I'm so close to, this is crazy for me even to say, 100K on Instagram. What even is that? That is insane. And the original plan was that the whole like Minecraft giveaway contest thing would be to celebrate 100K, but the algorithm was funny and my like growth slowed down or almost completely stopped for a few months, and now it's back up, thankfully. So we are like finally on the precipice of 100K on Instagram. But now I'm like, well, I gotta do something else though. Even though I kind of already did the original plan. Woohoo! Yes! I was leaving to you. Thank you! But now I don't know what to do! I don't know what to do. I cannot do another contest this quickly. Cannot pull that off. So, but yeah, I'm at a loss. I have to figure something out. I think, because I don't want it to be exactly same shape from the front and the back. So I think maybe, though, to keep things looking somewhat symmetrical, maybe a live stream to celebrate. That would be super cool. I have to figure out what. But I certainly would not be opposed. I think that would be super cool. Let's see. She a little off center, but if I just do this, it should still work out just fine, right? Right. And we'll have to do some visual intrigue on the on the back. I don't necessarily mind that. She's not centered, but we still have the line here. I don't want to push this window in because then it's gonna feel too cramped. I could potentially move this one over one, but then it's gonna look weird from the inside, so I think we'll just leave it there. And then also with the plants and stuff, really nice it says. Okay, great. You know how I am with symmetry. Sometimes symmetry is a prison for me. Okay, and then let's get this guy out. A little bit of a roof awning. And then you. All the way across. She's just so teeny little building. Oops. Let's flip you around, move you over on this side. I am gonna get rid of the windows on that side though, because that's gonna be too many windows. Too many. Texture that a bit better later. I don't mind how these banners look from the inside either. They kind of just look like curtains. But yeah, I don't mind it. It lets the light in. You can still kind of see it. It's cute. And I think it's worth it for the texture on the exterior for the window frames. Snazzy curtains. Yes. Okay, let's add our plants back. That kind of went bye-bye. Let's do another one of these down here. Little pot. Oh yeah, how did you like your first Let's Play on MC? It's so much fun. Oh my gosh. Are you talking about, let me make sure I'm understanding you. The Let's Play, are you talking about cubies? Or are you talking about like one of my little solo, like long Let's Plays? Yeah, Cubies is so much fun. I'm working on episode 2, and I haven't announced it yet, but I did hear from the devs that they're going to be doing some updates, like some really significant updates. So I think it will be on like a mild hiatus while they do that, and then so I'm hoping I have enough of everything that I can get an episode 2 out soon. And then in the meantime, I haven't announced it yet, so I'm not going to say what it is. I do have another little project that will help fill that space that I think you guys will have fun with. And it's another like survival thing. So I'm excited to see how everything evolves. I also have my entire base for QBs already planned out, and I think you guys are gonna love it. Oh my gosh! Hi, everybody! Thank you for the raid! You're so sweet! Hello, everybody! How are you guys doing? We are just doing a little... We're just doing a little Minecraft building. Oh my gosh, another little raid! Hello! How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Cozy. I do Minecraft mostly, particularly cottagecore stuff, but I also just do general cozy gaming and whatever I'm vibing with in the moment. Doing good. House looks great. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How was stream? What did you guys get up to? Silver and I were co-streaming? Okay, cool. What were you guys doing? Building and making the base look better? Nice. Playing Minecraft as well? Awesome. What kind of style base are you guys working on? I am currently trying to fill in. We've had a little bit of a facade, just the front of this build for a while now, so I'm trying to at least close in the back of the build before end of stream. But this is gonna be my little noodle shop. And then I think also like a little, this is gonna be like a little little grocery situation. No real style, neither of us really real. Hey, that's great. No real, yeah. I think I kind of have a style now, but I do like to kind of switch things up and just do whatever I'm vibing with. So I get that for sure. The only style I have is whatever it is. It's probably covered in leaves and plants, but beyond that, just go with the vibes. Did you guys have a nice weekend? I did. What did I do? I visited my parents. I made some really good potato and leek soup. And my partner Fringy and I have been he's been playing God of War for the first time, and I've been watching him play through his campaign. And then after that, we're gonna finally start Ragnarok. It took us a while. Somehow he has not been spoiled, but I love that game, so I'm excited to finally play the sequel. I try to inject plants into my life, but they die. Snape, that's so real. I need hardy plants. Ooh, potato and leek soup. Hey, we got another potato and leek soup fan here. That's amazing. Yeah, somehow my parents have never actually had it, but I do love making soups. So, but my dad, actually, he ended up getting like a crack in his tooth and he needs a root canal. And that like just suddenly popped up. And so my mom texts me and she's like, yeah, your dad can't eat anything. I'm like, oh no, okay. Well, I have the perfect meal for you. And so I went over and I made them some soup. He liked it, even though he's the kind of type he likes a hearty like chili with a bunch of stuff in it. So a blended soup's not necessarily his vibe, but I could tell he actually liked the taste of it. So that's good. We also love cheap meals. It's hard to find something quite so cost effective than a potato and leek soup. Making the best of the situation, yes indeed. Speaking of, I need to, after stream, I'm gonna see how he's getting his root canal, I think, as we speak. I like potato chunks in the soup. Yeah, me too. I have made potato leek soup where you don't blend it, and it is just as delicious, for sure. Speaking of mashed potatoes, do we like like smooth, like perfectly smooth mashed potatoes, or do we like lumpy mashed potatoes? This seems to be a very polarizing like opinion for some people. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I myself like any kind of mashed potato. I like a smooth mashed potato. I like a red skin lumpy mashed potato as well. Give me chunky or give me death. That is so fair enough. Yeah, I do like a little texture. Perfectly smooth gives me sensory issues. That makes complete sense. Yeah. Like when French and I are watching our cooking shows, we'll be like watching like MasterChef or something, and Gordon Ramsay's like, "There's lumps in the mashed potatoes!" Like it's a freaking crime. What do you have against lumpy mashed potatoes? Oh my god, chunky red potato with skin on and a rosemary infused cream. You and me, we're gonna vibe, Goblin. This is great. That sounds delicious. When I make mashed potatoes, I typically default to a little red skin mash. They're cute. I love red skin mashed potatoes. How do I want the back of this building to look? That's not boring. I don't know. I might have to think about it later. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Work smarter, not harder. Right? Am I right? I'm trying to live by that. But kind of hard to do sometimes. I have not been, Foxy, I have not been to an Outback in years. I can't even really remember what. I know they got bloomin' onions. But I also grew up like not around an Outback, so sometimes I kind of just forget that it even exists. Their food does look good when a little like ad pops up every now and then. Gonna lurk for a bit, gotta feed Silver and I and let our dog out. Completely understand, lurking is always welcome. Thank you so much for the raid and stopping by. Oh wait, I think I did, let's see, shout out. Let me get that because it was not letting me earlier. Ta-da-da, there we go. Everybody go follow these guys. Yeah, should I like track down an Outback and try it again? I think I've only been to an Outback maybe twice in my entire life. Though I feel like those like kind of chains that were really big when I was a kid are just not that good anymore. I will fix the texture on this in a bit. I know it's trash for now, but we'll fix it. Yeah, if anyone has any wise ideas on what I should do to celebrate 100K on Instagram, you definitely let me know. I gotta figure out something. I'm plotting, but I've come up with nothing concrete yet. Do anything under this roof line? No, I just did these little gates. That works. We will make that consistent. Little dark oak gate moment. Gotta support the roof. What do we want to do on the back of this build? I'll stalk you and stay at your house for a week. Final answer. Girl, we're gonna set up a time to hang out when I'm not like balls to the wall busy. So we can actually hang out and you don't like just stare at the back of my head while I'm editing all day. We're gonna make it work. Okay. Good news is this build. Oh, I spoke too soon. I was about to be like, it's closed in now. Never mind. It's completely open to the the alleyway. Let's fix it. I'll do a little old flip around. Boom. And maybe I could have a couple windows, maybe like 2 small ones. Let's do that. Oh wait, let's do this like that and flip and like that maybe, and then need to fix the texturing. There we go. Fix you. What do you mean you don't like me staring creepily? Wait, what? I never said that. I love how the stream is calming me down so much after work. Oh, yay! That's honestly the main goal. So I'm glad to hear that. We love vibes. Just casual convo. And some chill building. I'm so grateful you guys don't get frustrated with how back and forth I am with my building style. You said I can't stare at the back of your head. I can, and under the right circumstances will. I didn't say you couldn't. I just said let's find a time where you don't have to. Okay, and let's get our street wrapped around so it can be a full little block moment. Oh hey, Poison Ashes! Welcome in! How are you? Semantics is Snape. You're so funny. We're gonna have to do something to make this look interesting on the inside and not weird. I hear Jingle Bells again! No! Next! I don't know how Christmas music ended up in this playlist. Good, found you in my recommended in the Minecraft category. Oh my gosh, that's so nice to see! I didn't know if my stuff ever got really recommended. That's awesome. Glad you are here. We are just working on a little like Asian-inspired noodle shop. This is an architecture style that I am not particularly familiar with, but love. So I'm trying to get better at it. Yeah, we have our little storefront so far. We got our little bar going on. I love these little bar stools. And got a little decoration. And this is all vanilla, though I do have one little like 3D texture pack that makes these little stews super cute, so I'm definitely utilizing it. We finished up this side today. Gonna have a little apartment up here. above the little noodle shop, and this is gonna be like a little teeny tiny little grocery. See, real teeny on the inside, but I'm now thinking maybe we should do another step up to another like fire escape sort of situation, because how am I gonna fit some stairs in here? I don't think I'm gonna, so we might have to do that. I turned off Mizuno's just to see what my build looked like and immediately went nope. Oh yeah, some things translate well from Mizuno's to vanilla and some things definitely don't, mainly granite. Granite is always a shock taking Mizuno's off. Yes, I agree. Oh my gosh, Kombucha! Hello, welcome everybody! Thank you so much for the raid! Hey cuties! Ah, thank you for the follow, Titan. Oh my gosh, Kombucha, how are you? How was your stream? What did you guys get up to? Oop, chat was too long. Yeah, Poison, so sorry about that. My stream elements gets a little testy sometimes. Oh no, your OBS crashed just as I raided. Oh no. How are you guys doing? What'd you get up to? Also, Hunk. Hi, Hano. But yes, welcome raiders. So glad you are here. If you're familiar with my stuff, awesome. If you're not, I go by Cozy. I do like typically cozy cottagecore Minecraft builds. I also just kind of play whatever I'm vibing with at the moment. But today we are trying to stretch our building skills in a design style I'm not particularly familiar with, even though I love it. So we're doing kind of an Asian inspired little noodle shop storefront. I was looking for Minecraft streamers for an SMPM planning. Oh, cool. Capuchin tried to make slime unsuccessfully. Oh no. Also, happy Monday to everybody. Hope you all had a lovely, wonderful weekend. Something that you feel refreshed for the new week. I stayed up way too late, which is my own fault, so I'm not feeling particularly refreshed, but I'm here and I'm having a good time, and that's all I can ask for. This build is looking so beautiful. Thank you! Thank you so much! Thank you! I'm trying to get comfortable with new styles and learn things. I think I'm gonna move this up one. Also just trying to keep working on our vanilla texture skills. Oh, I did not mean to just move that. I meant to clone it. Undo. There we go. Flip. Still need to work on that texturing a bit, but you seem really cozy to chill with. Oh, thank you so much. That's the main goal. We love to just vibe. I love a vibe, like almost like a co-work kind of stream where we can all take a little breath and just enjoy some lo-fi. At least that's especially what Mondays are for. Thursdays can be a little more variety, a little more chaos depending on what we're playing, but I'm always sleepy on a Monday anyway, so I need chill streams on Mondays. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow, Poison. I appreciate you. So glad you found me under your Rex. That's cool. Everyone talks about how the discoverability on Twitch is just awful, so I never know if people are gonna find me through organic Twitch type stuff or through my other socials. I might have to consider what I'm gonna do to the back of this build on my own, because I am drawing a blank. Just drawing a little bit of a blank. But I will texture the wall, because obviously that will remain the same. We'll do pretty much smooth sandstone all the way across the bottom 2 blocks. Maybe add a little birch here and there. Gotta go eat, but have a lovely stream. Thank you so much, Capuchin, and thank you for the raid. I very much appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Have a nice, lovely rest, and anybody in the chat, make sure you go follow Capuchin. They are a lovely, wonderful, very talented Minecrafter. Okay, we're gonna get the bone blocks. That's crazy. I think this is the most raids I've had in one stream. That's so cool. Maybe I've had 3 before in one stream, but if it did, it's only been the one time. That's so cool. Okay, what's the texture like on this wall? I think I already adjusted that. Okay. So it's seeming like I need to do another stair situation, so I'll just copy the same style over. Let's see here. What? Our door would have to be here. Fall in line with that. Maybe just I'll keep it simple and maybe do a little thing like that, and then let's do that. Okay, and then oop, I'm in the ground. Okay. I think that works. And then we're gonna do our little stairs. Yeah. Have you ever been eating some bread that was made like it's made in Germany? Probably, but none are immediately coming to mind. Ooh. My flight speed is too fast. There we go, we got it. There we go. I think that's cute. I think we definitely need maybe a couple of little lanterns. But we have made progress. It's definitely worth to try it. Oh wait, like German style bread? It sounds delicious. I am a bit of a foodie. I will try most anything. Some exotic kind of... I don't want to eat bugs, things like that. Bread? I'll eat any kind of bread you give me. But I am a little bit of a foodie, so I do like trying new stuff. As long as I don't have like a textural aversion to it. But who has a textural aversion to bread? Not me. If you have a specific kind that you would recommend, I am all ears. I think we might need a lantern on this side. Can't even tell a specific because there's too many. Do you have like a top 3 faves? Okay, I think we'll probably wrap it up. We're gonna just, I think I'm gonna add a little table outside right there on that little tiny porch and add a lantern to the front. And then we will save the back for next time and probably in like the alleyway as well. Let's see here. I'm kind of starting to wonder if I should use this lantern over there and then do like an acacia lantern on this side. Let's copy this over first and see how we feel. Let's just do that. Of course, it's not fully copied. It is what it is. Might be. I can fix it though. I don't want it to be like that. Here, let's see. Let me take that off. Where's my mangrove trapdoors? Yeah. And then mess that up. we go. I didn't break anything trying to do that. Hey. She kind of takes up too much space here. She like blocks the vibe. Maybe I could flip it to the other side. Here, let's after all of that, I'm gonna copy it wrong again. Just gonna move you there and maybe something right up against. Yeah, let's do that. That is a-okay. Maybe I could do, instead of do that. Actually, I quite like how that looks. Let's do that here too. And then also that means we need to do it here as well. Prefer it on which side, Snape? I would say that a mixed bread is nice. Sourdough is nice as well. I do love me some sourdough. I love sourdough. Normal white bread is nice as well. There's so many. Foxy, furnishing big bills is such a hassle. Hard agree. Oh, so many. I think what we might do is do mangrove on this build, and then I'm going to turn this one over to acacia to match the vibe. I'm gonna take off these roots. I'm gonna turn these to acacia trapdoors. And then I'm gonna do a lightning rod underneath. Oh, yeah, Snape, I'm not getting rid of the original one. I do prefer the original one as well. But we need some more light source. Now that I'm looking at it, though, she does need to get moved over one. That's infuriating! I keep doing this to myself. Move. Maybe I could just do one of these guys over here as like a support sort of thing, since I'm running out of room. I don't like it. Just doesn't fit. I do prefer the acacia lantern over there. And I do want to use a mangrove lantern. I just don't like it here. It like takes over. I might have to think about that for a bit. Ooh, maybe I could trick... Let me trick my game for a second. Let's see which way we prefer it. Yeah, that looks good. And then I might take another one of these. And put you there. Yeah, okay, I do like it. I wasn't sure at first. Okay, and then we're gonna do a little table. Keep her kind of standard. Do like that. And then maybe campfire seat. Like that and that. And then maybe spruce. Maybe some spruce. Actually, the oak might look good here. Let's do the oak. Nice. Yeah, so you just walk up, you got a little place to sit, chill out. Let me do a little flower pot. Maybe with a sapling? Yeah, let's just put an oak sapling there. That. Yes. Or should maybe just be on one side like this. Doot, doot. Yeah. I like it. Extend, just put it here and then extend this. By the way, it looks awesome. Thank you so much, Pinky. I'm glad you guys are liking it. I know this one is definitely, I was almost a little nervous to stream this because I'm like, this is not really my style, like, that I'm used to. So even though I love it, obviously, I just was a little like self-conscious. I was like, I hope it doesn't suck as I try to figure this out, but I am liking how it looks. For sure. For sure. Oh no, what happened? Oh wait, no, what happened to my lantern? Did I move it and not copy it? Oh, that is so infuriating. I gotta fix it. I need my light source. It's gonna be dark. And up one. That's not one, that's too many, and that's the wrong direction. Okay, there we go. Much better. And I also might put another one down here. Yeah. I feel like you injected your style into it plenty. Thank you. I do want it to still feel like me. My brand, but something that's a little different for me. Okay. All right, folks. So here's the plan for next Monday. I'm gonna maybe see if I can finish the back of the builds, or at least get a general idea of what I want to do off camera, and we'll either finish that up at the start of stream or move on to the interior. We will certainly get to the interior next time for sure, because there's not much more to do on the exterior. I feel like this is screaming for another building, but I don't know if I have it in me. I could always add it later. Jay says it looks really good. Thank you, Jay. You're so sweet. But I mean, we made some progress today, baby. We did. Alleyway is still left to do. Finish this side up. At least closed the builds in for the most part. So yeah, I'm liking it. All right, folks. I think that will be it for today. I need to go get me some lunch, even though it's 3:30. But thank you so much for joining. Oh, bye, Hunk. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize the GIF is so big on my ending screen. That's amazing. But yes, thank you all so much for joining me and for watching and chatting. You guys are absolutely wonderful and amazing. I love you so much. If you hadn't picked up on it, I am loving streaming. I think it's so much fun. And I just realized my computer did not freak out the entire time. So that is great news. That is great news. Hopefully it stays that way. I did delete a lot of my like extraneous files because my drives were getting really full too. So maybe that was what it was. Who knows? But fingers crossed it stays that way. But I will be back on Thursday. We are doing Date Everything. That stream will be just on Twitch because YouTube and community and stuff. Paul, I'm so sorry you missed it. Definitely check out the VOD, and I will be back next Monday with more of this build. But thank you so much for stopping by, Paul. I'm sorry you missed it. We're definitely not done with the build yet. I still need to schedule a makeup stream for missing last Monday, so I will probably put a poll on my YouTube community tab, Instagram stories, and my Instagram broadcast channel. Bye, Paul. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. Sorry, we just like barely missed each other. I appreciate it. So check out my poll once I post that. We can like pick, you guys can vote on maybe like a Saturday or a Sunday stream to make up for me missing last week. Is there anyone online that we could raid? Let's see. Let's try. Who is this person? Thank you for streaming and have a nice rest of your day. You too, Finky. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Much appreciated. We're gonna raid out. I'm just trying to find somebody that's online. I'm seeing Shenanigans on Arcadia SMP. I don't know if I'm familiar with this creator, so let's try him out. Let's see here. NUCIEE. We're gonna raid. Search. Oops. Perfect. All right, everybody, go and tell this creator hello real quick as we raid. And again, thank you so much for joining me. I will catch you on Thursday. Bye, everybody.